Look, I already said I'm gonna have a sanctified hot girl summer. I don't know even what that is or what that means, but in my mind, we gonna get out in these streets. Happy Saturday, everyone. So I figured I'd just hop on today. Like, today's been a really good day, which was good because this week has been kind of crazy. My coworker went out of town for vacation, which she needed. If anybody needed a vacation, it was her. So proud of her. But that meant that my task doubled and tripled. Actually, we'll talk about that in a minute, but it tripled. But so I'm glad the weekend is here. It has been a really good day. I woke up in a good mood. Was super productive today. Got some errands done, but I just wanted to come in here and talk to y'all today. Feeling good. Figured I'd crack open the camera. So for you new vloggers or those of you who have been vlogging for a while, y'all tell me, like, sometimes I feel as though I just don't have enough to vlog. I'm like, they don't want to watch me do this, and this, and maybe y'all do, maybe y'all don't. But like, do vloggers ever feel that way, or have y'all felt that way? Like, I don't have enough to record. Like, I don't know what to say, what to show, what not to show. But anyway, that's kind of where I am being a newbie to this, but I'm still really excited about it. So like I said, I figured I'd hop on today. I just finished watching a movie on Prime that I had saved for a while, but child, that thing was like 2 hours long. So I've just been pushing it off, holding off on watching it. But I watched it tonight after I got settled in, and it's called Sylvie's Love with Tessa Thompson and the young gentleman. I can't pronounce his name, so I'm not even gonna try. But y'all, that movie was really good. It was really good. So anyway, finished watching that, got Will and Grace on in the background because that's my go-to show, and I am just working on some stuff. So let me tell y'all what I'm working on. So if you don't know, if you haven't seen my intro video, definitely go back because it'll tell you a little bit about myself. But if you're new here, I'm Shanette, by the way. Welcome back, or welcome. So my name is Shanette. I work a 9 to 5 or a 7:30 to 3:30 right now for a HOA management company. And I also have a business on the side called Culture Paper Company, which I absolutely love. God gave me this idea a couple of years ago. Honestly, I'm going to be honest. He gave it to me when the new people in office came in. I don't know why God gave it to me then, but it really doesn't matter. And he was like, it's time for you to do your own thing, have your own. It's time for his people and people who trust him and follow him to go get their own thing going, right? So I did. But if you rewind, before my business, I had been thinking about it. But then last June, I ended up getting laid off from a job that I really enjoyed. Actually, a handful of us got laid off, and it was like the third round of layoffs. And I worked for a new home construction company. So I got laid off, and let me tell y'all, I stretched that little severance out as far as I could because I was off for about 2 months. And when I tell you, it was the best 2 months of my life. I went on vacation because it was already paid for and booked. Went to Europe, absolutely loved it. And when I tell you, when I came back, it opened my eyes up to so much, right? It just lets you know that there is so much more out here in this world besides what we do. Sometimes, we go to work, we come home, we do A, B, and C, and then it's just the same cycle. So I don't know, being laid off was probably one of the best things that happened to me. But I'm not gonna lie, we got bills to pay, we gotta keep moving, keep going. Got a job, fine, it was cool. Good stepping stone. Hop to today, I'm actually getting ready to start a new job. My job doesn't know that yet, but they'll find out in a couple of days. So I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm really excited about it. It's getting me back in the swing of things. It's allowing me to get back to my life, the way I like and choose to live. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm just working on business stuff right now, and I'm really excited about it. So I wanted to hop on too because I'm getting ready to tell y'all our itinerary for the upcoming spring summer, okay? Because y'all are going to join me. So it's crazy. So with this new job that I got, it seems like with me in this season, I'm also trying to really step out of my box. Like, I've said before, I am an introvert. I tend to be more quiet until you really get to know me. And then I like to laugh and cut up just like everybody else, okay? But I just want to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is so short. And even though sometimes I'll be scared to do stuff, I'm in the season like, let me just step out and do it. When I started my business, I heard God tell me, take it slow and steady. Like, don't try to rush it. Even with the channel, He told me, slow and steady. Because He really told me to start this channel like a year and a half ago. And I didn't do it. I was dragging my feet because I was scared. But slow and steady. But with me being slow and steady, I think I was a little too slow. And so now He's like, okay, when I said slow and steady, I didn't mean just pause. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, I don't want to be out of alignment and do something that He hasn't told me to do. But you don't know until you know. And so He wants us to step out and walk in faith. So I can't stand still doing that. So with me saying all of that, I'm stepping out, y'all. Like, I am signing up for markets out here in the DFW area. I'm gonna get my product out there, let it be seen. I'll link my website on here for y'all if I remember. But yeah, I'm just really excited about everything. So it's like the new job is coming up. I have markets coming up. So our itinerary is going to be a little heavy because I'm going to bring y'all to the markets with me. I'm going to bring y'all when I shop and get my products prepared, which is what I'm working on now. I'm like, okay, which products are you going to bring to this market? So that's what I'm working on now. I'm working on my pricing. Earlier today, I went out to go get some material and supplies because I am going to sell hats, baseball caps at this market. So I don't know, y'all. I'm just really excited. Meeting new people at a church that I've been at now for about a year. And so, we're going out and doing things now. And then even with, the friends I've already had, getting ready to do a yacht rock brunch with them. With my new girlfriends, we're gonna, do some candle making, go to some farmers markets. I'm gonna bring y'all with me to that. I'm gonna bring y'all with me to the actual markets where I'm gonna be selling my products. Look, I already said I'm gonna have a sanctified hot girl summer. I don't know even what that is or what that means, but in my mind, we gonna get out in these streets. And I'm just that person. If the weather is good, I cannot sit still because I get cabin fever, honey. Okay. And I probably need to sit my bones down and rest every now and then. I tend to do that after church though, because I come home, cook, and just chill. But yeah, y'all, I'm just excited. And let me tell you why, because I feel like, and maybe, no, you know what? I know I'm not the only person that has felt like this. So because I do tend to be kind of back in the cut and be in the background, by choice, really. Sometimes as I've gotten older, I'm in my 40s now, but throughout the years, sometimes I feel like God gives you so many visions and so many ideas and things you want to do, and you start thinking about the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, and what if I can do this? What if I do this? I want to do this. That sometimes you start to feel like a big fish in a small fishbowl. And really, sometimes it's just us confining ourselves to where we are. Like, there's no reason why we can't step out and do the things that either God has called us to do, which we should be doing, or the ideas that we have. Like, why not? If it's not hurting or harming someone, let's get out there and do it. But there are times, not as much now, but I think in the past, like, I felt like a big fish in just a tight fish bowl because I was like, I have so many things I want to do and I'm just not doing them, either because I'm nervous, I'm scared, doubt, so it just makes you feel confined. And I don't know if anyone else has felt like that, but there comes a certain time in your life where you're like, you know what, we're gonna bust out of this fishbowl, or we're gonna at least try to get out of this fishbowl. And I think that's where I am now, and it actually feels good. It feels good. So yeah, I'm just working on business stuff today, and we'll get ready and go to church tomorrow, and hopefully the Lord will meet us there. He will meet us there and see, what the pastor has to say, which is another crazy thing, right? So I was at a church that I absolutely loved. Like, I loved my church so much that when Sunday was over, like, I was ready. Like, what are we wearing next Sunday? What are we doing next Sunday? And then about a year ago, God told me, or had me not go there anymore. And I couldn't figure out why. And I never really, really questioned it, because I was like, that's what He wanted me to do, and I had a peace about it. And so I went to this church that I wasn't really familiar with. I had heard the pastor's name like once or twice, but I was like, let me go check it out. And the first Sunday I went, the pastor actually wasn't there, but he had his friend preach for him, and it was awesome. So I was like, well, let me come back the next Sunday to make sure, the pastor's there. And every Sunday that I've gone back, I finally joined last year, but every Sunday I went back, it made so much sense in this season of my life why God had me leave the church where I was, because not that anything happened or anything was wrong, but where I am now, it speaks exactly to where I am in my life. Like his sermons for this year, starting off on New Year's, was there's got to be more. And I'm like, God, dog, if that doesn't describe exactly where I am, because you have those thoughts, there's got to be more out here than what we are doing, because you do have ideas, you do have dreams, you do have aspirations of things you want to do. So I mean, me being at that church has just confirmed everything that I need in life, and it's really helped me grow. It's helped me think and look at things in a different way. It's helped me, not that I didn't know, but sometimes you need a reminder. You need something spoken and poured into you just to remind you, like, it's about putting God first. Put God first, everything will be added unto. And it's not about things and stuff, but God will bless you because that's just who He is. So however He decides to bless you, if you put Him in the middle, in the center of everything, it's like a trickle down effect, because that's just who He is. Like, He's going to bless because that's what He does. So yeah, it's just been a really good time at that church. Now, with me being a little bit more shy, building friendships has taken me a little bit longer, but it's coming around, and so it's cool. Like, one friend I just met, she had me go on her podcast, and check that out because it's called She's Too Quiet. She's also an introvert. So we actually talked about dating and singles ministry in churches. So if you go to a church and you do or don't have a singles ministry, check it out, because you'll know what we're talking about. You'll feel our pain. So that's been cool. But yeah, it's just like me stepping out of the box and like me reaching out to, vloggers that I really enjoy. One got back to me earlier this week, and man, I got so excited about that, because it's just confirmation, right? Just to keep going, even because, y'all, let me tell you something. I never thought content creation was easy or simple. But don't let anybody tell you that it is easy and simple, because it is not. It's enjoyable if it's what you're supposed to be doing. It is enjoyable, but it is not easy by a long shot. First of all, you have to think about, okay, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to do? What are your thoughts? What do y'all want to talk about? What do y'all want to hear? Not to mention getting footage. Child, getting footage out in these public streets, it is tricky. Y'all should see me in stores and certain things, trying to like hide and tuck my phone in shelves and like not look crazy and try to talk to y'all, but be like slick about it. And the camera angle's all wrong because I'm trying to be all indiscreet and incognito about it. It's interesting. It's very interesting. But again, I'm stepping out of my box. Like, this was the whole point of me having this channel. So I don't know how long my vlogs are going to be starting off, but that's okay. I'm gonna start off small, and we're gonna build and build and build. And like I said, I'm gonna become your person, y'all gonna become my people. But I don't know, this was just a chance for me to kind of talk. This is my first video like this, so it's a little scary, but I definitely appreciate the support so far. But I don't know, I just wanted to get on and talk to y'all. I was feeling really nervous and anxious last night, and it's probably because I should have opened up the camera and did this yesterday, and I didn't do it. So I was like, tonight I have to, do it. Just open the camera and talk to y'all, and just, wanted to share with y'all what I was doing, because I'm in a really good mood. And since y'all are going to be following and tagging along with me, I'm bringing y'all on this journey with me. I said, let me go ahead and talk to my people. You know what I mean? So, feel free to reach out to me, leave your comments. I hope, you're enjoying it. But let me tell you, we don't do any negativity around here. Like, sometimes I might go on my little rants, but we not going to have no hate. We not going to do any of that on here, right? Because we're growing. We're going to have fruits of the spirit, and we're going to, try to build. Like, look, nobody's perfect. I'm still growing. Y'all are still growing. We're going to grow together. We're going to learn patience. And, yeah. So y'all just let me know how y'all feel. I mean, we talked and touched on a few things, right? Like, do y'all ever feel like that big fish in the small fish tank? And what are you doing to step out of that fish tank? Not step out of it, swim out of it, walk out of it, whatever. What are you doing to get yourself out of that rut? Because at the end of the day, it's up to us. Like, nobody's going to do it for us. And I'm not going to lie. Like, my family is my biggest champions, right? So like, they're going to push my stuff, but God, if I can't push my own stuff, which that's a whole other thing. I haven't, because I have told like 5 people about my YouTube channel. And I've been on here for about 3 weeks. So I feel like I might do that this week or next week or some point soon. Because I'm like, how's anybody going to follow me or subscribe if I don't tell anybody? Like, hopefully some of y'all will find me organically and subscribe and follow, but I have to tell the people that I know. So I don't even know where I was going with that. But yeah, like, what are we doing to step out of our comfort zones, us introverts? Like, what are we going to do? I would say, let's start off with this. Like, my thing of getting out of my box this year was me signing up for markets to get my product out there. So I admonish you, that's my church word for the week. Use it in a sentence. I admonish you to find like one thing to do between now, and I'm gonna be nice, I'm gonna say the end of June, to like step out of your comfort zone and your box. Look, I've signed up for markets that I've got acceptance into. I've done a podcast. Like, I am really trying to be out here. So yeah, just choose one thing between now and the end of June that you want to do to like take us. It doesn't even have to be anything big, just a small step to get you to where you want to be, because I am determined to get to where I want to be with God's help. So I don't know, I'm just rambling today. I hope that's okay with y'all. This is like my really first time vlogging and being in front of the camera. So the next time you guys see me, we're gonna be up and out and doing stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna bring y'all with me in this DFW area, because look, I'm not originally from here, and I feel like I have not even started to like touch the surface of what the DFW has to offer, because this place is so large. I'm originally from the DMV, minus the M, but I'm okay with that. But yeah, we're just gonna get out this summer and have some fun. But this is the start of it, so I just wanted to give y'all our schedule for the rest of the spring and the summer. And we're also moving this summer. Like, we got a lot to do. But yeah, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And again, hit that subscribe button to see what we're going to be doing the rest of the year, because we are going to be hitting these streets doing some stuff. All right. So y'all take care and be blessed and stay out of trouble. All right. Bye.